Ghouls! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mina and I like to make videos about alternative fashion, spooky cute lifestyle, and basically anything that I find interesting. And so today, this video is going to be about part 2 of my Clawdeen cosplay. And so I think in this video, I want to work on her jacket and her tank top. And we're only like 10 days away from Halloween. So yeah, we're pushing it, and I'm a natural procrastinator, so you know, it is what it is. I honestly meant for these videos to be out earlier and to have this cosplay done by now, but you know, I went to Power Trip recently and I got sick while I was there, and I was sick for a while, like just down bad. But you know what? We're better now, so yeah, we're gonna be trying to get this cosplay done at least by the 28th or Halloween at the latest. But you know, us grown folk, we like to go out like before Halloween or like the weekend of or whatever. So yeah, let me give you a breakdown of what I will be doing. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so before I go on and talk about the top and the materials and stuff, I know last time we ended the video talking about Clawdeen's leggings and how that didn't work out for me with the fabric that I had. So I just opted out to getting like some socks or tights or something. And so this was Jeff's pick. He wanted this, and it's just some like fishnet, hot pink, thigh-high things. I'm not too fond about this color because when I put it with a top, I'm like, this looks ugly. But, you know, it just might look weird because the background is white in here in the packaging. It might look different when I actually have this on, but I don't know. I might have to take a trip to Deja Vu or my local Spirit or something to just find some other socks or leggings to kind of just DIY. So yeah, that is kind of what's happening with that. Alright, so I wanted to have a little rundown of Clawdeen's top. I know in the art styles and stuff, her top is actually really inconsistent because it shows that she has like a tube top, and then some of the art like make it seem like she has like a strapless or whatever. And then on this doll, I've never taken the clothes off of this doll, but it looks like she has a halter top on, you know, which I get because the back, you can't even see the back, but the back is like a straight cut. Personally for me, I think I'm just gonna make a tank top because that is just what I'm comfortable with, and that's just what I like. And one thing about cosplaying, it's not always about trying to get the accuracy of the character. I feel like it's more like what flatters you and your body type and what you're comfortable with is most important. So I'm just gonna go for what I know. So yeah, this is the fabric. I got this off of Spoonflower. I think it's called Spoonflower. This fabric, I'm not gonna lie, this was the most expensive fabric I've ever gotten, like ever. And even for this cosplay, it's like the most expensive. And of course it is because, you know, they use high quality materials and the patterns are drawn by like artists and they upload it themselves. So, you know, they're getting paid or whatever. I believe the fabric that I got is called Modern Jersey. So it's very stretchy. It's very soft, very comfortable. I really like it. The one thing I don't like, but I also understand, is that, you know, they do print on the fabric on top. So I think they did like a sublimation for these. And then in the back, it's just plain white, which is a little disappointing. But I mean, I understand because that's just how, excuse me, that's just how it is. So yeah, let me see. So it shows the artist and stuff on here. Give me a second to like get this. So yeah, this is the person that it was designed by. You can go look her up on Spoonflower. Oh, okay, so yeah, this I got printed on Modern Jersey in case you try to get this for yourself. Yeah, like I said, this fabric was pretty expensive, and I did get 3 yards of this. And I know you don't need 3 yards, but I always get more than I need. And at the time when I did buy this fabric, it was on sale and it was still the most expensive fabric I've ever gotten. Like, not even gonna lie. But it's really cute, and I think it's very accurate to like real life Clawdeen. So I'm very thankful that this was even available in the first place. I've been wanting to get this fabric and this print for years. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been up there for like 10 years, not gonna lie. So I'm really glad that I was able to afford this and to be able to try this out. But with that being said, when I do make my tank top, I'm actually gonna do flat pattern making, which is what I will show you guys next, what I'm gonna do. So I got this bodice block from, what's her name? Raina, and I got it in a bundle because I need it for Hellz Belles because I make my own patterns. But this is what it looks like, the front, and this is for knit fabrics. So yeah, it looks tiny, it looks curvy, whatnot, and like the size that I'm using is a large. And these also don't come with seam allowance. So yeah, if you're doing like flat pattern making, this is usually how your blocks come. And then you just edit whatever you want, and then you add the seam allowance at the end. So when I was working on my Hellz Belles stuff, and I was using this, I basically like straightened out the sides a little bit by an inch. And I copied it on the other side, or basically like the back, just to make sure that they match. And yeah, I actually like how this fits. I'll actually show you guys what I made with this. I made this adorable like cutso. I know you guys can't really see right now because of the lighting, and it looks like a regular t-shirt, but it's all black. So I'm gonna have to show you guys this later, but I actually love how this fit. Going back to this now, I think what I'm gonna do for this is that I'm gonna trace this pattern again, this one that I edited a little bit, and I'm going to make a tank top. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely make this curve down more and like shorten the shoulders parts on both sides. So that's what I'm gonna do with this. I still haven't decided if I wanted to do the ruffle thing on the tank top because I'm just kind of more in favor of something like simple. I actually don't really like this ruffle piece on Clawdeen. I know y'all are probably booing me right now, but yeah, I don't really like that. And I also don't have the material to like make that. So I don't know. I might have to go to the store tomorrow. I mean, I have to go tomorrow anyways for other stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to add that ruffle piece yet. I just might. I don't know. We're going to see. But I think for today, I'm going to just edit this pattern again to make sure that I can make a tank top for Clawdeen. And then I think I'm going to do a tester because clearly you want to test things out first before you use your good expensive fabric. But I have a feeling that it's going to work out anyways because when I did my fear leading outfit and they kind of had like the same silhouette tank top thing, I did this same thing like 10 years ago and it worked out. But yeah, I'm a whole different size now than I was back then. So yeah, we're just going to test that out. So that's basically it for the tank top rundown. Okay, so here I wanted to show you this jacket hoodie pattern that I'm going to use for Clawdeen's jacket. I found this like Y2K tracksuit pattern from Tasia on Etsy, and I will link the pattern down below in my description. So basically I'm just going to use like the bodice, the pocket, and like the sleeve. This pattern did come with a hoodie and pants, but obviously I'm not going to use those for Clawdeen's outfit. So yeah, I'm very excited to use this pattern. One thing I will say, since I have a black and white printer, it was kind of difficult to differentiate like the different pieces on how to put this together. I normally do use a lot of PDF patterns and they're pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but this was actually a little bit difficult. So I kind of wish that they had like with the sizes, that each line had like a break or something or like a pattern so that I knew, especially when it comes to the curves and all the lines kind of blend together. But yeah, that's my only critique about that. But yeah, I'm really excited to put this together. So let me show you the fabric that I'm going to use for Clawdeen's jacket. Okay, so here is my fabric. And first and foremost, I just wanted to show you this cute like purple faux fur that I'm using for like the little collar part. I'm super excited to use this. I don't have a pattern for that part, so I actually have to draft it myself, but I'm super excited. And I know for a fact that I got more than I need just because, you know, I make mistakes as everyone does. And I just really like this like faux fur pattern. Like I'm obsessed with it. It's so soft. It's so cute. Like I feel like the lighting doesn't even do it justice. Like it's so cute, you know? I just really like it. Okay, next fabric that I have for this. Oh my gosh. I was super excited to get this. This is the Juicy Couture Velour fabric from Joann's. As when I saw that they had this fabric, I knew right away that I wanted to try to make this for Clawdeen's jacket. Like it is so soft, it's so stretchy. One thing I will say is that I need to be very careful and aware because the like velour part does have like a certain way that the fabric goes. I don't know if it's called like a nap. I kind of forgot. But yeah, I just need to be mindful about that when I'm cutting out all the pieces. But I'm so excited to use this. And surprisingly, this fabric was cheaper than the Spoonflower fabric that I got for her top. And both of them were on sale. But, you know, this one's Joann's, so they had like a double sale on this. And I got it online, which was really nice. I got 3 yards of this. And, okay, my bad, y'all. My camera battery died. But yeah, I got 3 yards of this fabric, which I know for a fact that I don't need 3 yards to make Clawdeen's jacket. But if I do have any extra, I'm gonna probably make some matching pants because this fabric is it's so soft and it's unbelievably stretchy. Like I'm obsessed with it. Super obsessed. So yeah, I'm super excited to mess with this fabric. Like, I can't wait to see how this turns out. Like, this is literally going to be the softest, most coziest thing ever. Yeah, one thing I will say about this fabric, I did buy this online, as I said earlier. When they shipped it, like, it literally was just in a box. Like, I don't even know if they wrap it in any paper or anything, but I don't know. It just kind of felt like I was getting a here damn package with this, but I mean, it's fine. You know, I got what I wanted. So moving on, I have, oops, I think I have this pinned right here for some reason. I'm gonna just stick this right here. I have this cute velvet fabric, which I know this looks crazy right now because I put my fabric on its, I'm blanking out, but on this thing, the bolts, like I put it on backwards because I don't want it to get dirty, and this type of fabric like attracts a lot of dust. But yeah, this velvet pattern is really nice. It's very soft, very stretchy. I'm gonna use this for like the waistband parts and for the wrist cuffs and whatnot. Since I don't have the ribbing for it, I'm gonna make fake ribbing with a thicker or wider elastic, and then I'll double the measurements, and then I'm gonna have it like gathered kind of like that kind of thing, just to make like a fake ribbing. Basically like how I think April did it for her jacket. I just thought it was really cute. So I just wanted to like recreate that. And yeah, so that is the fabric that I'm going to be using for this project. I do know that I probably need to go to the store tomorrow because there are a couple of things that I need for the top and a couple of things that I need for this jacket. And I think for today, I'm just going to end it right here because cutting the patterns out for the jacket took so much longer than I was expecting. Like, it's already 5 now, and I'm already, like, really tired, so I'm not even going to push myself. So, yeah, I'm going to end this part here, but the next time I record, I'm probably either going to be cutting out either from the jacket or the top or something. I don't know. But I probably am going to just do that tomorrow because I'm just so exhausted right now. I'm just really tired. So, yeah, I'm going to take a break.
24 hours later.
Okay, I'm back with a voiceover. So basically, I'm showing you what I did for my pattern, and all the black markings is the final part of my pattern. As you can see here, what adjustments I made to it. Okay, and you guys already know that I write down all my notes in my fashion design journal. So if you guys want any more details, I recommend pressing pause and then trying to read this if you guys are interested in making your own Clawdeen top. Okay, so with the pattern that I made and altered, this is the result of my practice version, and I really like it a lot. So I'm basically ready to do the final. Alright, so here is my final fabric, and I'm about to lay it on the table. One thing I want you guys to be very aware of when you're cutting knits and sewing knits, make sure that you're cutting on the widest stretch, like how you see here that I'm doing. Because if you don't, then you won't be able to put your top on or your clothes on because you need to cut your fabric pattern on the widest stretch area. So yeah, make sure you do that. Another tip that I want to let you guys know, you see me putting my fabric or my extra fabric just laying on the chair. I'm just used to doing that, but technically when you're cutting out knit fabric patterns, you should not have your fabric hanging off the table because it could possibly warp your final result after you cut out your pattern. But since I've been doing it for a long time, I kind of already know what I'm doing. But if you're a beginner, like, please don't do it like this, okay? Because you will definitely mess up. It definitely takes practice. But yeah, I probably should have used the wider part of my table, but since I wanted to get a better camera angle of you guys seeing what I'm doing, that's why I kind of did it that way. And my table was a little messy and I'm lazy. So yeah, make sure that you're, doing this properly and giving yourself a lot of room to do this because cutting this type of fabric really can be tricky. Okay, so another pro tip, if you guys are a beginner, please do not cut your patterns on the fold like I'm basically doing here. Like, please don't do that if you're a beginner. If you're doing stretchy fabric patterns and stuff like this, make sure you mirror your pattern like in the full version, like the full tank top, before you cut it out because I just feel like for beginners this is very tricky. And that you could mess up very, 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 very easily. So don't do what I'm doing here. Make sure you mirror your pattern and then cut it full, especially when your fabric has like a pattern kind of like this. So yeah, if you're a beginner, please do not do it like this because you will mess up. Alright, so I've cut out the front and back patterns of my top. So I'm going to lay them right sides together, pin them together, and basically just sew the side seams and the shoulder seams. Okay, hi friends. So today I have way more energy than last time that I was speaking on here. I dyed the little trim, and this was my tester dye, which came out so cute. I think my lighting might be too bright, so let me just step in front of it really quick. I think it came out so cute. And it's like complementary to the actual like fabric I got for the tank top. And this is what it looked like before. So it was really pink. And then I dyed it a little bit with a orange. And yeah, sorry I didn't film that process. I just did not feel like bringing this whole camera setup to the kitchen and then like trying to do this for the first time late at night. Like, I felt like that was a lot. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I know that the colors are more, saturated in real life. But honestly, I like that better for me because, real life versus like adult or cartoon is just two completely different things. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I really cannot wait to sew the trim on my top. Okay, I'm going back to doing my tank top now that my trim is dry for sure because it's been a couple days. I'm gonna hem the neckline first, or like baste it down first. Normally I would use a twin needle here, but since I'm adding the trim, I'm just gonna like baste this down first, and then I'm gonna add the trim. and I think it's going to be really cute. So yeah, I'll be right back. Almost done. So I sewed the bottom trim on first, and then now I'm going to sew the top one, and I also started like 1/2 inch in, you know, just in case the seams don't get too bulky when I actually put the front and the back together. But I'm so excited. It looks so good. It looks just like Clawdeen's like actual top. So cute, so good. I can't wait. Yay, the trim is on. I'm so happy. And now I'm gonna finish off the top like I normally would. So yeah, I'll be right back. Again. Technically, I was supposed to show you guys the finished result of the tank top, but while the trim was drying, I actually started working on the jacket. So yeah, I can't show you what everything looks like till the end because I didn't get footage of the tank top by itself. So yeah, here we go with the jacket. Mind you, I'm cutting the Juicy Couture velour fabric. I do want to let you guys know that this is literally the messiest fabric ever. Oh my god, it's so freaking messy. But I mean, I still like it, but it's really messy. So make sure you have like a hand vacuum or something after you're done cutting all this stuff out because it will leave stuff everywhere. Okay, so here I have Clawdeen's little jacket, her little doll jacket. Actually, this is the first time I've ever taken the jacket off the doll. Normally, when I'm trying to cosplay something that's from a doll, I do try to study the clothes because more oftentimes than not, the patterns are very similar in how it fits the doll versus how it fits a person. It's very similar. So yeah, if you guys ever try to cosplay something from a doll, I definitely, you know, recommend studying the clothes and how the patterns are. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking at this. It's hard to show you guys what I'm looking at with one hand, so let me put this on the table. It looks like for the doll that the jacket fur part kind of looks like a little like heart thing, and they kind of just sewed it down in the middle. But I think for the doll they did that so that it'll just like face out this way, you know? Hopefully I'm making a bit of sense, but I think for the pattern what I'm going to do is just have it be like a whole like curve, you know? I don't know if I'm going to have it dip in like this or not. I might, but I don't know. That might just be a doll thing. I don't know if that's going to be like a human thing. But yeah, I'm super excited. So this is the pattern that I have. Like, again, I have the front and the back of the pattern, jacket pattern that I'm using from Tasia. And what I'm doing is I'm having it connect kind of like in the inner neckline part first, like this, and then at the shoulder seam, I move this inwards like an inch. So I kind of have it like this because this is the neckline that you're going to have right here. And I'm going to trace basically up to here, like to the bust line and the neckline, because this is the section that I just want. And then I'm tracing this part, and then I'm going to make my jacket faux trim pattern. So I'm just going to make like a whole like curve thing like this, basically. So yeah, and I'll tell you, or actually I'll show you where I learned this from. So if you guys are familiar with pattern making or want to learn, I actually got this textbook for school for my college like 10 years ago. And it's called Pattern Making by Helen Joseph Armstrong. This is the 5th edition because I did get this like 10 years ago, and it's really, really neat. I will say that sometimes the wording is a little bit difficult, but they do have a couple of images to show. So to figure this out, since I recently used this for a different top, where is it? I'm actually learning from chapter 10, collars, and I did use like the Peter Pan collar thing page or whatever, and this is basically how they show you how to do it. So yeah, it's like the more technical version. Actually, this is where I learned it from, in case you guys want to know. So they overlapped it like 2 inches. I'm doing 1 inch just because this pattern is a bit different, but you guys can overlap it however much you want or how little you want. You'll just have to test it. So yeah, that's how you make a Peter Pan collar, but I'm mostly getting it just for this like neckline part. If that makes any sense to you guys, but hopefully that helps if you try to attempt this on your own. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I will also make a sample because I don't want to waste the faux fur trim, even though I have a lot of it, or not trim, but the fur. I'm gonna make a sample and then see what that's like, you know. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so in this clip, I'm basically doing everything that I said I was going to do in the previous clip. Right now, I'm tracing my front and back patterns partially, only because, you know, we're only doing the collar part, so you don't need to trace the whole thing. So yeah, pro tip, if you're trying to do any adjustments to patterns, I recommend using tracing paper. I've always used tracing paper when I'm working with patterns. Sometimes I actually do like to use gift wrapping paper because it has like the 1-inch squares in it and a bunch of lines to help you keep everything straight. But I like to use tracing paper more just because you can see right through it, and I feel like it's more accurate that way. Like you can actually edit things more accurately that way. But that's just a tip from me. Okay, so you want to match the neckline parts together and tape it down. And so the part at the end, it's the shoulder ends, and I think I put it in by like 2 inches. Yeah, I put it in by like 2 inches. So connect it at the neckline and then bring it in by 2 inches and then tape everything down. So the side that has like the perfect curve, that's where you're gonna draw the pattern that you want to make for the faux fur. So yeah, I'm always referencing the dolls just to make sure that I'm kind of doing this as accurately as possible. I think at the time when I was putting this together, I almost deleted this clip because I was very unsure of like what the heck I was doing. But you know what? I'm so glad that I trusted the process. So yeah, I just added more tape because it looked like the faux fur part was kind of going over the shoulder seam. So that's why I'm adding more tape and more paper to this, just because I think the pattern ended up bigger than what it was, I guess I should say. But yeah, I'm glad I actually saved this clip because I almost deleted it. I was literally about to do it how April was doing it. I think she used her mannequin, and then after she finished sewing the jacket, she draped the fur part. But this is just how you do it, like flat pattern making. So this is the pattern that I drew on mine. And I'm really glad that I stuck with it because I almost deleted it, and I'm so glad I kept it because it is accurate. Not gonna lie, watching the rest of this clip makes me laugh because I was really contemplating if I did this like completely wrong or something, but I'm glad I trust the process. So yeah, I mirrored the pattern out, so this is what it looks like in its full entirety. Alright, so once again, I am trusting the process, and I'm finally cutting the fur out of the pattern, or the pattern out of the fur, I should say. And if you guys don't know this, when you're cutting out faux fur fabric, you should cut from the back side, and then when you cut it, only cut that like top layer that doesn't have the fur on it, and do small snips so that you don't make a big fuzzy mess everywhere. You'll see when I'm cutting this, like how satisfying it is when you're like cutting the pieces out and then you get to pull it and there's no fur going all over the place. Like, I don't know about you, but that's really satisfying to me. I really like that. Not gonna lie, I am still shocked that cutting this fabric is so much cleaner than cutting that freaking Juicy Couture fabric. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just, oh, that fabric irritates me, even though I do love the result, but like, ugh. So this is how everything looks together so far. I didn't really put any clips of me sewing the jacket in. I mean, I do have clips, but I feel like y'all got bored with that, so this is basically what the jacket looks like so far, and I really like it. I think it's so cute. Like, I was so excited to get this jacket done. Y'all don't even know. Not gonna lie, I was gonna put footage of me doing more of the ribbing and stuff for my jacket to show you guys how I did it. But honestly, I did it exactly how April basically did it because I really liked how she did it. So I did it for my jacket too. So I'm not gonna include more of that footage of how I did it for my jacket just because, you know, I literally did it the same way. But yeah, I might share like clips of that in the future, maybe on my Instagram or something. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna share any more parts about this jacket just because it's feeling a little redundant now. Not gonna lie. Okay, and this is what the jacket looks like. I'm so proud of it. I think it's so freaking cute. I honestly cannot wait to put this on. And what I love most about it right now is that it's a fully functional jacket. Like, I used a separating metal zipper in gold, just like the Clawdeen doll. And I can't wait to wear this. Like, I think it turned out really good. Super cute. And then this is the doll for comparison. Very, very cute. Let me show you guys the back, actually. And this is the back. Very cute, very soft. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like double up on this fur, but I'm actually really glad that I did double up because it gives it like a dramatic effect, like the poofiness like on the shoulders and stuff. And when I wear it, it's so warm and so fuzzy. Like, I love it so much. This is literally my favorite jacket, and I'm really glad that I made it. Oh my goodness, the outfit is turning out so cute. I am so proud of this. Oh my gosh. She is so cute. She is the moment. Like, I honestly cannot wait to put this on. Oh my gosh. She's so cute. So unfortunately, this is the only footage I have of my cosplay altogether, but I think it came out so good. Like, I just really like it so much, and I'm honestly laughing because I got forced to be part of this little cosplay contest to this random event at a boba shop, but I had so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope we see each other soon. Bye!